Drugs and Grubs, which is a Nightmare Before Christmas, as you can tell, as well as the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Just a quick peek for those of you who haven't seen this one yet. We've done this one a while ago, so yeah, it should be a pretty good night. Welcome to all of you new people who saw The Nightmare Before Christmas and instantly decided to come along, so glad you're here. Anyway, let's put away our deck to the side, shuffle up these cards, and get into some candy. And I think we just need 2 shuffles to start off our night just right. So before the first game is officially in sight, get yourselves nice and comfy. And let's begin our first game of the night as we start with a 5. Ooh, give me a second. I need to remember exactly how to do this. And we are off. Give me 1 second after this, and I will bring out our snack tray. And as we get started, I have a question for all of you. When did you start watching? Or when did you first see A Nightmare Before Christmas? And my first time watching A Nightmare Before Christmas was about 3 years ago. I know, that's pretty crazy, right? But I always saw it on TV, but never decided to watch it just because it didn't look appealing to me as a kid. But now, it's not too bad. So there's our tray, and let's pour out some gummies. Alright, that was pretty easy, so just in case you missed it, we have, I guess, a heart. No idea, this looks like a scorpion. And we have ourselves a blue one as well. Kinda interesting, can't really tell, but let's start with a green. And we'll keep tonight pretty relaxed, so just lay back and get ready for some sleep. Actually, this goes here. Right next up, the red. I think this one is a spider. Or a beetle. Something like that. I think that might be it for this game. Nowhere for that 7. Nowhere for that 6. 9. And lastly 6. So not a bad start to the night. Wish we'd have gone a little bit further, but you know, Solitaire, just a game of repeating. And eventually we'll get ourselves a win. And by the way, these gummies are really freaking good. They taste like, I'm not sure how many of you remember these, but there used to be SpongeBob Krabby Patty candies that were fairly popular. Double sevens, double jacks, double fours. But it tastes like the best part of those Krabby Patty gummies, amplified by 10. And they had this little aftertaste that you know you just ate something that's kind of cheap, but also kind of good. Like it's distinctly a gummy flavor. I don't know how to describe it, but very fun. So let's open up this mysterious pink one as we get into our second game of the night. And it's just a box, so we just had the 3. Good start for us. I went in thinking these wouldn't be too great, and I'm actually glad I'm wrong. And another nice thing about it is all of the extras will be going to trick or treaters. So that's always a nice way of getting extra candy to use. Right, one time through, we'll put in another gummy. Triple fours. Doesn't look like we'll be going too far on this one. That's a surprising little comeback, but I don't think it'll amount to much. So we'll just go through real quick, as I think we're out of plays, and I really hope I'm wrong. And if I am not, we'll move on guess I was wrong, temporarily anyway. Ooh, actually, I think we're still done. Give me a second. Nowhere for that 10. Nowhere for that 5. Nowhere for that jack. Quite literally. 6. 6 or 8. So we just delayed the inevitable at the end. Can't do any more building. So we're already on to our third game of the night. And now it was kind of surprising. Those triple fours seemingly came out of nowhere. Alright, let's see which cards were left unturned. Double 5s. Double 2s. Double jacks, double 3s. Double 8s, triple jacks. Right before I pop in a gummy, what do you think of these playing cards? They actually look pretty neat. Just give a better look of the back for you so you could get some more thoughts on that. So with that little view, now what do you think of these cards? Yeah, so I ended up buying these for $30. I know that's pretty insane. They're pretty cool, but I don't think they're worth that price. Alright, similar start. So after we deal this out, you'll pop in another gummy. I really like the green one, so we'll save that for later. Four kings. That's pretty tough. Well, what looked to be a promising start quickly kind of went out the window. Now we're playing a little bit defensive, if that's even possible, really. Okay, one time through, and we'll have another gummy, unless we just lost. We need a queen, or we need a red queen, more than anything. 1, 2, and this card is so important. This next card is more important. Oh, and 3. Wait a second. No. You'll see why, trust me. just wasn't meant to be on this game. Triple sixes, 8-4-2. And with that, we move on to our silent game of the night. But first, you know what we must do. Check which cards are left unturned. Surprisingly, some tough games to start tonight. Let's hope we could change that in our final two games. As we had double queens, double sevens, triple sevens left unturned. Alright, triple sixes 3 times, so you could comment witchcraft, work of the devil. You have many things you could go to at this one, so sharing the obscurity of the triple sixes, as well as the confusing factor, because that's pretty weird. And I was thinking in my head, I told you, watch it be the third time, 3 consecutive sixes in a row at the end, and we couldn't even touch them. So lots of ways to think about it, but with all of that being said, our night is officially done, as there's nowhere for those double kings, queen, 9, 10, 8. Just gotta clean it up, and I'm gonna go get some holy water. Maybe that will purge our bad luck for a while, because that's pretty weird. And you'd think I'm joking. Anyway, let's see which cards are left unturned. Double fives, double nines, double sevens, triple sevens, of course with the triple sixes, double eights, triple eights. Wow, just not our night. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let me know what you thought. Let me know your theories, because it's obviously a little bit spooky, to say the least, no matter who you are, whether you're faithful or not. That's just hard to be coincidental. So put these cards back in their case, and I will see you. Well, you'll see me right away, but I'm gonna do a quick cut after this is all put aside. And it's funny that it's in a coffin too. One moment. I'm back. I know some of you thought I was joking, but I'm not sure to do this, but here we go. Did anything come out? I think a little bit. Let's do one more. And there we go. Now watch your bad luck go away. And with that, my friend, please have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams and a very unusual candy and solitaire tonight. So, until we meet again, stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.